Hey, welcome. We are so glad that you're here. I want to be the first one to welcome you to College Church. My name is Kevin, and I'm one of the pastors here. If you need a restroom, they're right outside these doors. If you have any questions, just look for somebody with one of these on here. We are truly glad to have you as our guest today. I also just say, man, it is so good to see. I haven't seen this much brass in a long time, right? So give me a hand, would you? Yeah. So I'm excited to experience this for the first time. And again, I want to welcome you to the Heavy Metal Christmas right here. And I'm going to hand it over to the point person, Nicole Chappell. Give her a hand as she comes.
Thank you. We are so excited to be here, and we're very thankful to Pastors Kevin Donahoe and John Pickens and the entire staff here at College Church for welcoming us, having us on this awesome event that we're so excited about. I'm Nicole Chappell. I am the band director at Oregon Trail Middle School, and we are so excited to be here celebrating our very first Olathe Heavy Metal Christmas. Woo! We'd like to extend a welcome to all of you who are joining us in person as well as on live stream. We can guarantee you are in for a very fun and unique musical experience, but everybody's going to enjoy it. We're already enjoying it, right, guys? Yeah. We have students and directors here from our middle and high schools, so spanning 6th through 12th grades, and we're excited to just have the opportunity to play some Christmas carols with the euphoniums and tubas that you see up here. So this is truly a low brass event, which is why we're calling it heavy metal, because these instruments are pretty heavy. So we will be performing each carol twice today. The first time through, you're gonna have the experience of just hearing some low brass instruments play a melody, which is awesome. The second time through, we would like to invite you to join in by singing, and the conductor that's up here will turn around and help you know where to come in, but we would love to invite you to do that so we can all celebrate the season together. And with that, we're gonna start with our first carol, Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Good morning. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Yeah, very unique. I am Gina McElwain, and I'm the band director at Prairie Trail Middle School, and I have the pleasure of conducting the next carol, but also sharing some interesting statistics maybe and some information with you. First, we have 170 performers on the stage, only Olathe students. I don't know if they realized that there were that many of them here, but that's super exciting. And it's now appropriate today to say Merry Heavy Metal Christmas, and we're a club now. Only the people here know what that means. So Merry Heavy Metal Christmas to all of you. And thank you for attending. So some interesting things we'd like to do. First, if you are a first-time performer in a low brass caroling event, would you stand up? This is your first time doing an event such as this. Wonderful. This is one of my favorites. If you are siblings here performing today, would you as siblings stand up wherever you might be on the stage? We're not kidding when we say band is a family, literally. And a very important group we want to recognize today, if you are a senior for 2022, would you please stand up, seniors? Wonderful. We're delighted to bring music live to you again this year, seniors. If this is we have a few of these, if this is your first band concert ever on your band instrument, would you stand up? You are having your first band concert ever. Very cool. We are delighted that this could be your first one. All right, decorations. This is a thing. There's been some well thought out, well planned out decor, but some of them are in the back and maybe you can't see them as well. So if you are a baritone 1 section group, would you stand up and kind of hold your horn up very carefully, I might add, and show us your display of decor? Needless to say, most assembly was added once we arrived because that stuff does not fit in the horn case. So congratulations. Baritone 2 on this side, would you stand up and show us your horn and body decorations? Woo. Hopefully you can also now spot your child, maybe. Tuba 1, this side of the stage, show us your decorations. Now watch your mouthpiece. And last but not least, tuba 2, show us your decorations. All right, thank you for some great photo ops too, that's great. This was completely a collaborative effort, and it's always so much fun when you can work with so many great people who share the love for kids and share the love for music, and we get to combine those two in an event such as this today. But our district also did lots of things. The logo that you might see popping up here and there and on our buttons, that logo was created by our graphic arts department, and Curtis Fear is fantastic. So thank you so much to people outside of band directors who combined with us as well. Our next carol is We Three Kings, and again, we invite you to sing on the second time.
So as Ms. McElwain said, it is a true pleasure to be able to work with such amazing people. And there are 4 other directors that are really instrumental, pun intended, really instrumental in putting this together. And I want to be sure to recognize them: Gina McElwain, Sarah Smitko, Josh Hankey, and Andy Chappell. And the planning, the organization, the setup, all of the details that go into something like this, it is truly a team effort. And again, it is so wonderful to work with great colleagues who are also great friends. So for that, I know we are all very thankful, but we're also so thankful that we were able to put this together and share it with you. So again, thank you so much for being here. And now I'm going to welcome Mr. Hankey.
Hey, good morning. Man, for this saxophone-loving guy, this is a lot of fun, I have to say. It is a lot of fun. So we're going to play O Come, Emmanuel for you, and we want to invite you to sing along on the second verse.
Our next tune is Away in the Manger, and I'm Phil Holmes from Pioneer Trail. Join us.
Hi, I'm Mr. Jackson from Indian Trail Middle School. We're going to play Up on the Housetop for you.
So we have a pretty great band staff here in Olathe, and the event today was truly a brainchild of the middle school directors, and we had a lot of fun coming up with this and brainstorming. But we also want to thank our high school directors, who we are so thrilled were supportive of this idea and are here and who brought students. So Chad Coughlin, Olathe South, if you would stand and let us thank you. He's back there. Jeff Smichael, Olathe East, somewhere. Up there. Bob Davis, Olathe Northwest, and he's up here playing. And Patrick McCarty from Olathe North. So again, it's, we can't say it enough. We are lucky to have great colleagues and be great friends and be able to brainstorm and come up with events like this. So again, thank you to all of you coming, and thank you for high school directors bringing your students and supporting this event. Up next is Mr. Evans.
Hello, my name's Sarah Smetko, and I'm the band director at Frontier Trail Middle School. And I want to share a couple of little things with you. The first one is, you may think the band directors up there are all tuba and baritone players, and they absolutely are not all tuba and baritone players. I, for one, play the flute, but band directors, you may or may not know, walk the walk and talk the talk all day long. We may have this instrument or that instrument that we're grabbing all day long to demonstrate, but I think it's a fun fact to share. Another fun fact to share is Gina McElwain mentioned that this is family, and it is family. I wanted to share a fun fact. I'll tell you my age. I'm 45. I know, so old. And my middle school band director from Pioneer Trail is sitting next to me playing baritone, and he's still the band director of Pioneer Trail. Mr. Holmes, give a wave. And fun fact, one of my former students is also one of our colleagues. So, and she's out teaching elementary band right now. So it is a big family. We never know who's sitting in our classroom and who may someday be doing this too. So I get to conduct, what am I conducting? Yeah, "O Come All You Faithful."
We also have some other band directors here that I would like to recognize. We have some elementary and middle school assist band directors here. If you could all please stand up in the audience or up here, wherever you are, could you please stand up so we can show you our appreciation for all that you do? And our next conductor is one of those who just stood up, Mr. Jacob Wilson. He is actually responsible for all of the music arrangements that you're hearing today. He did a phenomenal job, and we would certainly not be here today playing if it wasn't for his arrangements. So, Mr. Wilson. We are very lucky in Olathe to have some very supportive administrators, and some of them are here today. So I would like to take a second and recognize some of our building principals and district administrators who are here supporting these students and this event. If you would stand up so we could give you some applause and appreciation. I know that many of them were actually maybe a little more excited about this than even some of us. I think I remember my principal jumping up and down, and he sang a little bit to me this morning in his lower octave, and he even did some fingering. So he's on top of things. So thank you to our admin for all your support as we do things like this. I would also like to thank our Fine Arts Coordinator, Martha Gable, and our Fine Arts Administrative Assistant, Shelly Schwint, who are here and again just giving us all their support for their already jam-packed calendars. They are both here. And so if you could stand up and give us a wave so we can thank you for everything. Again, we could not do things like this without the support of our administrators and our fine arts coordinators, so we are very appreciative. And now I get to introduce my husband, Andy Chappell.
Hi, I'm Andy Chappell. I'm the band director at California Trail. I am one of those band directors who plays tuba. I've been coming to Tuba Christmas basically since my freshman year of high school. It's been a long time. So this is one of my favorite events of the year. So without further ado, we're going to play God Rest You Merry Gentlemen.
Hello, I'm Eric Griffin. I'm the band director at Mission Trail Middle School. And thanks. And our next piece that we're going to play for you is Silent Night, which is an interesting experience when played by this ensemble of, let's just say there's not much sleeping and heavenly peace going on while 170 low brass players are playing. But all the same, we'll invite you to join in the irony the second time through here.
I would finally like to welcome Dr. Luke Johnson, who's the director of bands at Mid-America University, right over there. And he was so wonderful and helpful and supportive as we were planning this event. And we thought, you know what, it's only right that he conducts our last two pieces because he is so supportive of everything that we do in the Olathe School District and music education as a whole. So we welcome Dr. Johnson.
We'll be doing Deck the Halls again. Join us on the second time through. Such a privilege to be asked to participate today. Thank you, directors, for asking me to join you. It's been a lot of fun, and kids are doing a great job. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah. So thanks to the directors for putting all this together. It's a wonderful day. Last piece we're going to do is we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. We just want to say again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here to support our students and this event. And continue to support our schools, continue to support Olathe Fine Arts. We can't do this without you. So we appreciate the support and keep on. And Merry Heavy Metal Christmas. Thank you again for coming. Happy holidays.